Okay, in our math, we're doing lesson 8. It says use order and grouping to multiply, okay? It'll make sense once we get into the lesson, okay? This is session 2, okay? It says use counters to model each, to find each product. So if I have, it says 6 times 2. Well, if I have counters, that means if I have 2 groups of 6, right? Okay, and then I just count them all. I get what? 12. Okay. If I have 2 groups of 6, that means it's like this. And I still get 12. All right. Okay, before we continue, let's watch the video. 187. It says Chad reads books at the library each week for 6 weeks. He reads 3 books each week. Okay. Mia reads books at the library Mia reads books at the library each week for 3 weeks. She reads 6 books each week. Who reads more books at the library? Okay. All right. Okay. One way to do this is I'm just multiplying, right? So for Chad, I have 6 times 3. Okay. This is for Chad. Okay. But for Mia, she has 3 times 6. Okay. Okay. So another way to do this is as you can use equal groups to help you understand the problem. So Chad read 3 books for 6 weeks, right? That's 1 week, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. However, Mia read 6 books for 3 weeks. See, 1 week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. Okay. We want to know who read more. So based on this right now that I'm looking at, who read more? Mia. Are you sure about that? See, I would count all the books, right? It looks like Mia read all of them. A lot more, well, because she read a lot more each day, though. But how many books did each of them read total? Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which that's 3 groups with 6 each, right? Which is 18. That's Chad. Okay. However, Mia, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, my bad. Wait. It's 6 times 3 for him because it's 6 groups with 3 in each group. Okay. But for Mia, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So for Mia, I have how many groups for her? No, how many groups for her? How many groups do I have? 3 for her. I have 3 groups for her. With how many in each group? 6. Which is also equals 18. Okay. Now, who read the most books? Okay, 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. Who read the most? It's a tie. Both of them did. They both have 18 books. Right? Okay. Now, if I asked you who read more each day, probably Mia, right? Okay. Or each week, okay. Mia read 6 books in each week, while Chad only read 3. Okay. So who took longer to read 18 books? Chad did. It took him 6 weeks to read 18, while it only took Mia 3 weeks to read 18. Another way to do it, just make arrays, right? I have 6 rows with 3 in each row, or I have 3 rows with 6 in each row. Okay. Says, what multiplication equation could you write to find the number of books for Chad? Well, what was the multiplication equation that we used for him? 6 times 3. Here's Chad right here. It's 6 rows with 3 each. Okay, which is 18. Okay, that says, what multiplication equation would you use for Mia?
3 times 6.
It's just, you flip over that, right? 3 times 6, which is also equals 18. Okay, who reads more books? Don't I have the same answer? They read the same amount of books. They both did. All right, go to page 190. Okay, first let's read this. It says, Josie has 5 cups with 4 tokens in each cup. Ian has 4 cups with 5 tokens in each cup. Draw a model, right? So if I'm drawing a model, what can I use? Arrays or equal groups, correct? Okay, so again, it says Josie has 5 cups with 4 tokens in each cup. Ian has 4 cups with 5 tokens in each cup. Draw a model to show that Josie and Ian have the same number of tokens and show your work. So go ahead and solve that for me, and then we'll go over it. All right, so if you have Josie and you want 5 cups with 4 tokens each, look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 4 in each one, right? That's what it should look like, something like that. If I have Ian with 4 cups, okay, with 5 tokens each, I have 4 rows with 5. Like that. So then, here I have 4 times 5, but here I have 5 times 4, which equals 20. Which equals 20. You could have that, or you could have 5 groups here with 4 in each group, and 4 groups here with 5 in each group.